If everything on your team feels urgent right now, you don't have a workload problem, you have a filtering problem. Because when your team doesn't know how to decide what matters most, everything comes back to you like it's urgent. That's why you feel behind, reactive, and stuck in the weeds, even with a capable team. I'm going to show you the 3 filters I use with my team so that we can decide quickly what gets our attention now, what's going to help us continue to move our priorities forward, and what needs to wait. Here's what's actually happening. Ideas are coming to you and to each of your team members all day, every day, from meetings, emails, Slack, stakeholder conversations. And without a clear filter, your team treats each of them like they matter the most right now. So every idea has to pass through these 3 filters before we decide if we're going to do anything with it. First, is this actually urgent? And I mean urgent. Something is broken or at risk or needs immediate attention. Most things are not urgent. Let me repeat that. Most things are not urgent. Unless your website got hacked or your company card got stolen, it's probably not urgent. Urgent should be the exception, not your team norm. Once you remove what feels urgent but actually isn't, you can begin to think much more clearly. Second, is this important? And here's the key. Important doesn't mean this is a good idea. It means, does this directly support our quarterly priorities? Because your quarterly priorities are what you already decided matters most for the next 90 days in order to achieve your annual goals. If it aligns, we do it. If not, it doesn't get your team's attention right now. Third, is this aspirational? This is where smart, creative teams get stuck. Because your team is constantly seeing opportunities, improvements, new ideas everywhere they look. And they're not wrong. But if it doesn't move forward your current priorities, it's just not for now. So instead of chasing it and losing traction on what you already decided matters most for right now, capture it and save it for later. When you keep a running list of your ideas, you can go back to them the next time you're setting your quarterly priorities. So every idea gets filtered through one of these 3 answers. Urgent, then it needs to be handled immediately. Important, it supports our current priorities, so it becomes a task on somebody's to-do list. Aspirational, it's a good idea, just not for right now. If everything feels urgent on your team, it's not going to fix itself. Your team is taking cues from you, whether you realize it or not. So start using these 3 filters this week, and more importantly, start teaching your team to use these 3 without you. If you want to lead at a level of execution that doesn't depend solely on you, subscribe to this channel. I share systems like this so your team can actually follow through and you have more space to think, lead, and live. And if this was helpful, share it with someone on your team. You're probably not the only one feeling like this.